Our next match is brought to you by Boogie Bills. Boogie Bills is handmade furniture, chairs, tables, headboards, you name it, all made from acclaimed wood. Follow them on Facebook and message Boogie Bills for all personal inquiries. Our next match is a singles match for the HCW Sunflower Championship and scheduled for one fall.
Welcome back, the Queen of the Crows, Morgan Lavey. Morgan Lavey making her way to the HCW ring for the first time after a 3-year hiatus. And she gets her shot against Camron for the HCW Sunflower Championship. I got to talk to her back in the back before the match. She says she's been watching HCW on our Facebook Live. She's kept up with what's happening with that Sunflower Championship. She says that's the main reason she's come back. She wants to be known in the history books as an HCW Sunflower Champion. But in order for her to get that honor tonight, she will have to go against and defeat former WWE NXT talent Camron, current HCW Sunflower Champion. Camron, of course, defeated Mindy Grace at Legacy 2 for that coveted Sunflower Championship to earn her first title in HCW. As I mentioned a minute ago, former WWE NXT talent. Spent the better part of 3 years with NXT. So she ought to look very familiar to wrestling fans all over the Midwest. She has wrestled all over the country.
Introducing first, she wrestles out of Wichita, Kansas. Please welcome Queen of the Crows, Morgan Lavey.
Morgan Lavey trained by Billy Simmons at the Bears Den facility.
And your champion, she wrestles out of Kansas City, Missouri. Make some noise for your HCW Sunflower Champion, the Peerless Princess, Camron Brenay.
I mentioned Morgan Lavey trained with Billy Simmons. She was in the same class as Johnny Faith and Stormy Renee. So those three know each other very well. I know talking to Morgan that she was inspired to come back for the HCW Sunflower Championship after Stormy Renee won it. Was the inaugural Sunflower Champion. Morgan definitely, I don't know how to say this without sounding insulting, but in the wrestling ring, it's very important. Morgan with the size advantage over Camron. Both of these ladies, though, very experienced in that ring. Wow, nice maneuver by Camron to reverse into a headlock. That was a very unique maneuver to reverse that arm bar. Into a headlock takeover. And we'll have a brief intermission after this match. Get everyone ready for the last 3 matches on the card. Just to see what kind of, I know Morgan has been training at the Bears Den facility the past few weeks to get back to ready herself to get back in the ring. So there shouldn't be that much ring rust. Remember Renee last year taking a little bit of a mental health break, and it did turn out to be very helpful. Maria Rivera get down there, making sure both shoulders are down. Camron coming back stronger than ever, more mentally ready, and proving very quickly that the break turned out to be beneficial as she beat Mindy Graves for the Sunflower Championship. Very nice reversal by Morgan Lavey. And Bobby Casey will probably mention it here soon, but I'm going to mention it first to everyone watching us on Facebook Live. We do have an event coming up next Saturday, June 21st in Salina at the Sky Trampoline Park. Join us there. It's our first event in Salina. Independent wrestling has been a staple in Salina, Kansas, going back many years. This will be our first event in Salina at the Sky Trampoline Park, a very nice event center there. Bring the kids, go to the Sky Trampoline Park, do some trampolining before the event, and then take a rest watching HCW live in action. We'll have match announcements coming up for that. 1, 2. Morgan Lavey going for the pin. You probably saw the graphic come up on the screen. Later on tonight, we'll have Aaron Helms taking on Chance Kerrigan for the Independent Championship. And Aaron Helms' first one-on-one match for a title. Renee ducking out of the way. Big right elbow. There's her patented front roll. Flying drop kick off the second rope by Camron Bernay. Catching Morgan Lavey square in the chest with that, going for the pin. 1, 2, 2 count. Morgan Lavey kicking out at 2. Camron Bernay trying to set up for a suplex and gets one off against Morgan. Very nicely done. Had to get it quick. Did that maneuver very quickly to make sure Morgan didn't block it. Setting her up. Morgan hoping to get her spinebuster and scorpion dead drop finishing combination on Camron Bernay. And win her first ever HCW title. In her first match back, that would be quite an accomplishment. 1 match, 1 title. 1, 2. She kicks out at 2. Morgan Lavey feeling that she's coming into the women's division at a good time. What she said is I quote, not a lot of competition right now. So that's why the return now. She talked a little stuff on Camron Bernay. advised talking against Camron, but Morgan Lavey yapping her guns a little bit. Morgan Lavey has wrestled in a lot of different states. Of course, Oklahoma, Nebraska, Texas, other states as well in her long career. Renee with that arm lock on. Mario checking the shoulders, making sure there's at least one shoulder up. Oh wow, into a $1 million dream. This could end the match right here. Morgan Lavey needs to get out of that $1 million dream. $1 million dream is a proven match ender. Later tonight, we'll also have the Heartland Championship up for grabs. The illustrious Ray Leon making his in-ring return, going up against Hector De Oro, the current Heartland champion. Morgan getting out of that $1 million dream maneuver. A couple of clotheslines, using her strength to her advantage. Regrouping a little bit. Uh-oh. Oh, spine buster. There's that spine buster. And she goes for a cover. 1, 2. Oh, and a 2 count only. Camron Bernay just sneaking out the back door on that one. The spine buster's been her setup for the Scorpion Death Drop. But Camron Bernay rolling to the outside before Morgan can get that maneuver locked in. Mario Rivera up to a count of 5. A lot of hard hitting in this one between Morgan and Camron. I want to thank everyone for joining us for River City here at the Osage Recreation Center in Wichita, Kansas. We hope you guys can join us next weekend. Going for a cover again. 1, 2, 3.
Your winner,
Camron Bernay,
still HCW Sunflower Champion, Camron Bernay.
Camron Bernay retaining the Sunflower Championship. Mindy Grace is out here. What's Mindy Grace doing? Camron has not seen Mindy. Mindy Spears Camron Bernay. What is she doing? She got a steel chair. What is she doing? Oh, and a steel chair to the gut of Morgan Lavey. Mindy Grace with a very new outfit. RKO on the steel chair. Mindy Grace coming out here after the match with a steel chair in hand, taking the steel chair to Morgan Lavey after spearing Camron Bernay. Well, I guess we're going to get a few words.
HCW. I was gone for 1 month. And in that 1 month, I was furthering my military career. But during that time, I will admit, I pulled my quad. And also during that time, not only was I healing, but all this stuff escalated between Blade and Chance. And my fiance, Chance Kerrigan, had to pull out a side that he never thought he would ever bring to HCW. And all the while, I was still here, and I was still defending the Sunflower title. But the moment Camron Bernay steps into the building, You all threw me away. You cheered for her so loud, it was deafening. Putting into perspective that I have now chosen the path I have now decided to go. You think I believe that? So, you see, my goal is to regain the title. And I don't care who stands in my way, including your new hero, Camron. No. So, shut up. So, the fun-loving sweetest tea, no. The fun-loving cowgirl, sweetest tea, Mindy Grace, couldn't get the job done. So, there is no more Grace.
Mindy Grace delivering her proclamation and her intentions of regaining the Sunflower Championship, but with what can only be called a new attitude. Mindy Grace, which I don't know, since her last line was no more Grace, should we just call her Mindy now? But no more sweetest tea. Sweetest tea, Mindy Grace is gone. Dalen Kingsley having to carry out Camron after that attack. And Mindy coming out here and